Thank you, Kim Hyun-bin from the Defense Ministry. With the passage of the impeachment motion on President Park Geun-hye, concerns are rising about South Korea's diplomatic landscape. Now, Seoul's foreign ministry called in ambassadors from various countries to the ministry earlier today to explain the current situation and sent messages to all South Korean missions to continue their diplomatic duties as usual. Our foreign affairs correspondent Kwon Soa reports.
The ambassadors to Seoul from the US, China, Japan, Russia, and the European Union were called in to South Korea's foreign ministry Friday evening to hear an explanation behind closed doors about Friday's parliamentary vote to impeach President Park Geun-hye. Foreign Minister Byung-se and U.S. Ambassador Mark Lippert had a one-on-one during which they reaffirmed that Seoul-Washington relations won't be affected by the domestic situation. Lippert told reporters that the U.S. will continue to work closely with the South Korean government.
The alliance is strong. It will continue to be strong. We expect policy consistency and continuity across a range of fronts, including DPRK, other regional issues, and international economics and trade.
Earlier, Minister Yoon sent a telegram to all diplomatic offices abroad to thoroughly carry out and review their duties and make sure to notify their host countries that South Korea maintains its diplomatic policies. Nevertheless, without a head of state able to fulfill official duties on the global stage, South Korea's diplomacy is expected to feel the impact, especially as the so-called summit diplomacy will be at a standstill for the time being. In fact, a trilateral summit between South Korea, China, and Japan that was earlier set to take place by the end of this year is now virtually cancelled. A tough road is ahead for South Korea's diplomacy, but the foreign ministry has been numerously stressing that it'll maintain its policy directions as there is still much to cooperate with the international community on North Korea issues. And these efforts were reflected in the bilateral meeting of six-party representative talks between Seoul and Beijing Friday, which occurred while the impeachment motion vote was taking place in South Korea. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.